I have a new safe in front of me being sold under the brand name Kapuci. I believe that's how it's pronounced. The company making these contacted me through handgunsaferesearch.com and offered to send this to me. This looked like it might be a decent safe. I was wrong. To begin with, this thing is fitted with a crosslock. I don't like crosslocks, period. This particular lock is not a short cylinder crosslock, so you can't rake it open with these tools, but you can still pick this thing easily with a crosslock picking tool. So yeah, I don't like these locks, and I'll just leave it at that. I'll open this using the default access code. Up in the framework here, there's a bar with a spring in it that pushes the door open. I kind of like that feature. An LED lights up the interior. The interior is lined with felt, and the safe has a shelf made of glass. I've never seen this before. I don't really know what to think about that. But now for the problems. The way you're supposed to lock this is you hold the door closed and push pound, and the door won't lock. I'll do it again with the door open so you can see what's happening with the bolts here. I'll push pound. The bolts just cycle locked and then open again. The way the system is designed, the bolts need to experience some kind of resistance. They need to abrade against the inside of the framework in order for the system to recognize, okay, it's time to lock. So I'll push pound again and use my thumb to create some resistance on these bolts. Now it's locked. It's a terrible design. To lock the safe, you need to hold the door closed and then let it open a few millimeters, push pound, and then the bolts will abrade against the inside of the framework and lock. Maybe somebody out there would have the patience to try to figure out how to lock their safe, but I can see your average person holding the door closed, pushing the button, and getting fed up trying to lock their safe because it just won't lock. Now for the other problem. The reset button is located on the outside of this housing up in the corner here. And that button is accessible by the side of the door because there's a gap. So let's see if I can get this to lock. Fantastic. What I've done here is I have carefully engineered a special tool from a jumbo-sized paperclip. And with this, I will reach in and try to press that button. And then I'll just enter any access code. So you can see there's really two problems here. One is that the reset button is accessible by the side of the door. The other problem is you only have to hit that button once, enter an access code, press pound, and the damage is done. So the reset sequence is just too simple. And this safe overall is a complete failure.